but I need to get my trainer. Well met. Be careful.
Can I help you? Be careful.
I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one.
Hey Vels, what's up? I probably won't be streaming too long. My wife's gonna be coming home from the horse stable probably any minute now, so when she comes home I'll get off and hang out with her until she goes to bed, which won't be long. She usually goes to bed around like 9:30, 10. So probably just run this Stockades dungeon, and once this is over I would imagine my wife will be home, and then I'll take a quick break for about an hour, and then I'll come back and Start streaming again. I don't know if they're inside the dungeon. I wasn't paying attention. No, I guess. Alright, cool. Oh, I guess they are. Alright, I'll even let them get the lead on damage before I go in. Big damage. You got injections in your trapezius? What is that? What? Why did they give you injections there? That doesn't sound like fun. That doesn't sound like fun. What level is this tank? Cause he's doing some hella damage. Oh, he's level 40. I don't think I'm gonna out DPS a level 40 druid to release the muscle. Oh, smart. Look at that. Very smart paladin to buff me with might. Ooh, I'm starting to slowly catch up on the damage of the level 40 druid, but I don't think we'll ever catch up. Well, hopefully it works, Faust. I mean, at least the Bitcoin's going up, right? At least the Bitcoin is starting to return back, as we knew it would, of course, with Trump announcing some more ETFs they want to create, and with the supposed easing of some of the tariffs and the overbought nature, I mean the oversold nature of Bitcoin. Oh, I got wisdom now, nice. Well, the paladins hit me with wisdom. Remember Remember I was saying that the server kept dropping my connection yesterday, Evolves? It wasn't just on this, and I was saying, man, I hope the hardcore server isn't... I was saying the hardcore server never drops my connection. That wasn't the case. The hardcore server was getting disconnected just like I was yesterday because it was DDoS attacks, and it pretty much almost killed the entire OnlyFangs raid. They were doing a raid on BWL, I think, and basically like almost their whole raid got DC'd. They probably wiped like half their raid. Did you see that? Yeah, I know, I saw that, and I wondered if it wasn't for OnlyFangs, would they have intervened? That's the thing that I'm really interested. What if, you know, would they have intervened? Yeah, if it wasn't, like if there was no OnlyFangs, would they have done anything? I don't know. I don't think they would have. Honestly, I don't think they would have. They might have, though. They might have, because it's pretty rotten that DDoS wiped out so many hardcore characters. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked when I saw, like, how much OnlyFangs... Oh, what a fear. Oh, it's going to put me in the wall. It's going to put me in the wall. Shit. I was shocked how many players that OnlyFangs brought back to the game. I was, like, literally, like, shocked. I was like, I can't believe it. You know? It shows you... I'll tell you what, though. It does show you how much... It shows you how much influence streamers have on World of Warcraft. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was. I agree. But it shows you how much... You know, how much effect streamers have on WoW. And really any... Probably MMO, for that matter, or any big game. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have rolled back. I would have stuck firm and said, you know what? Too bad. But I need to get my trainer. I'm still like haven't done all my hunter training here lately. Their guild name is Dungeon Bros, and one of the guild ranks is Prometheus. Yeah. So I found a rogue. Hey Vols, I found a rogue that'll run me through BRD, and if the Hand of Justice drops, he'll give it to me. So he'll basically solo BRD. He'll solo the Emperor to get me the Hand of Justice. But I gotta pay him gold. A lot of gold, which I don't have. But I'm like, ah. But maybe by the time I get to 60, I'll have it. What's the catch? It costs like a lot of gold. That's the catch. Yeah, just like everybody else on the server, he's selling a service. So many people on the server are selling a service for gold. You know what I mean? Yeah, no sexual favors, no. Look at this mob. He can't even hurt me. Like, my dodge is so high that I dodge so many attacks. Oh, this two-hand weapon might do some damage to me. Yeah. Because it is two-hand.
You can kiss your ass.
See, he's doing some damage. Man, I wish I had 2 paladins in every group I was in. Might plus wisdom is amazing for melee hunter. Amazing for melee hunter. That was a super fast run. And that level 40 druid tanking it. We just flew through that dungeon. I'm feeling sick again, Vols. Like, I feel like I got a fever. Like, I definitely don't feel good. Like, I took a nap after my wife went to the... I've been feeling off ever since yesterday. Yesterday I felt off and, you know, yeah, no, I feel like I got a fever. I laid down in bed, I don't know, around 6:30. Woke up, and when I woke up, I just was super feverish, you know, like my right arm feels like somebody smacked it with a freaking sledgehammer. Like it's like really sore for some reason. I don't know why. And then I just feel, you know, I got that feverish feeling, you know, I feel really weak. And I'm like, I shouldn't feel weak, so I don't really understand that. I don't know. But whatever. Just, yeah. Maybe I wonder if we can get another dragon buff. Let's see. 3 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. No. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's time to get to level 27. Should we queue for the stockades again? Why not? Easy runs, easy XP.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
Oh, I need to hit the, I need to hit my hunter trainer. The hunter trainer. Oops, right about that one, didn't I? Yeah, the only things they were dying left and right. I saw that Zaryu died. He was pissed when he died. He got DC'd, then he got back in, then he left group, he ran far away from the encounter. He was in the middle of like logging out, and then he got DC'd again. I was just like, oh dude. And then when he came back from that second DC, he was dead. And I was just like, oh man. I saw somebody with Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, yesterday on a Fury Warrior, and I was super jealous. I was like, man, can you imagine having Thunder Fury on a melee hunter? That would be... I still don't know. I'm still not sure if it would out DPS. I mean, it has to out DPS Flurix, but it doesn't have the extra attacks, and the extra attacks are what makes the Flurix so good, because you can double proc Crusader. So all those extra attacks give you a chance to proc Crusader twice, which is going to give you 200. Strength was just a lot. That's a lot of fucking attack power. 200 attack power is no joke when you're, you know, even at level 60. I don't know. I mean, I've never done it, to be honest. I mean, it's a good bow. Definitely a good bow, but we need Serpent Stings. We do use that. We don't use Hunters. We don't use Arcane. We don't use Multi. We don't use Distracting. We don't use Rapid Fire. The only ranged weapons abilities we can use is our Sting. Serpent Sting, Viper Sting, and Mana Sting. That's the only ones, because those really aren't physical damage. They're all kind of just debuffs that we're applying and poison damage. So that's how we build out this hybrid melee hunter. Well, you know, 70%, 80% of our damage is all melee. And then we just have a slight bit of damage coming from poisons and from traps. From the trap damage. Alright. So, where are we at? I was going to Lakeshire to do some quests, but Lakeshire is just... There's too many stupid, douchebaggy, like, level 60 rogues just killing people. Because they have no life, apparently. Yeah, I've never gotten it. I've never gotten that bow. We'll have to look. What's it called? I don't even know what it's called. Is it like the Lore Kadar bow of the ancient super special them kings? Not the he or him or she or them. They or them kings? There was this show, hey Vols, there was this show I saw advertised, and it kind of made me disgusted, to be honest. And it's also a sign that I'm getting too old. But there's a show, and I can't remember which network it's on, and the show's premise is this girl, who's like a high school age girl, has a father who's looks kind of disfigured, like he's very like Leatherface looking, you know. And he's a killer, he's a murderer, he's a mass murderer, he's a fucking psycho. And him and his daughter conspire to kill people. And I'm just like, yeah, no, I am not this. You know, come on, you have to know that I'm not the completionist. That is definitely not me. I mean, probably should be. There's another guy with Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade
King's honor, friend.
of the Windseeker. And I'm just like, this show is like just isn't even good for so many reasons, right? TV show where the girl and her father kill people. It's not Happy Face. Nah, I can't even find it. It's... And I think it's even based off like a real show or like a real story. Like a real killer. Snow, but I'm just like, I don't agree, and maybe it's because I'm too old, but I don't agree with that type of show. Like, I don't think it's very good to show a creepy, weirdo, psycho, mass-murdering father and his daughter going to high schools, conspiring to kill other high school students. Especially in the United States, where we already have enough people going into high school shooting everybody with machine guns, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't think we need any more shows giving the idiot, stupid kids of today's world, because they're all a bunch of fucking idiots, giving them ideas, you know what I mean? You're a melee hunter. I thought that was because you exhausted every other... No, come on. I really hope you're not... You know I'm not a completionist. Holy shit. I didn't realize this group's getting so full. Looks like I'm gonna have to fly back to Stormwind. Intellect, spirit. Alright, now we gotta go back.
Hey there.
Back to Stormwind, because like an idiot, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I know it's a bow. Let's see. It's a legendary bow, right? Classic. WoW. Keep in mind, I'm a melee hunter. But let's look at the stats, right? It's this one. It's the Rock Dollar longbow of the ancient keepers. So the stats are: improve your chance to get a close strike 1%, plus 17 ranged attack power. I would actually tell you that's really not very. I can't believe those are the stats, because those are not very good. Those really aren't that good. I mean, the damage is good, sure. That's it? Okay, so 43.97, which is good, but I mean 2.9, which is okay. It's pretty good. 2.9 is slow. You're gonna have huge crits, but these stats aren't that great. Ooh, yeah, there's the staff. Hunter staff, legendary, classic. The reason I never looked at that stuff was just because it was so out of the realm of something I could probably get. Improves your chance to get close by 2%, plus 4 attack power when fighting demons. So, yeah, I would say no. I would say I still don't... In 72.3... I mean, I would have to use it to test it. I mean, 73 damage is insane. Like, that's insane damage. And the attack speed is 3.2, which is not super slow, but it's not fast. It's still pretty slow. 20, and it's got 15 intelligence stamina. I mean, it would be like, if I was like doing like off tanking, that would be a good weapon to use as an off. Good for farming. Yeah, it'd be good for farming undead, for sure. For sure. I think I'm the last one of the damn dungeon again. Do I have any quests in here? I don't think I do. Nah, I don't. I'm just here for the XP. Good for farming. Oh yeah, is that how you make money? Actually, yeah. I mean, we could definitely. It would be good for farming satyrs for sure. Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, it definitely would be. You know. We have another high-level rogue? Yeah, we got a 29 rogue in here. One of the reasons I have a hard time out DPSing people on a melee hunter is because this is a perfect example. Is what will happen is I will run out of mana, and people like rogues and stuff who have a resource like energy, they can just move from fight to fight and keep doing damage. While I have to sit and drink, and so they continue to move ahead of me on the damage meter because I'm drinking and they're doing damage. So it sucks. It's like sucks. I mean, look, see, I'm sitting and drinking, and now, you know, everybody else is doing damage. Yeah, it's the only way you can. There's not a lot of ways you can really get around it, other than you can build up a regen set that you can use item rack to swap to that, which definitely helps. You know, in the last dungeon, I had a paladin which gave me, you know, blessing of wisdom. Other thing we can do is, I mean, obviously keep spirit up. Let's see, spirit up. Also, you know, keeping spirit and intellect up. Obviously that helps. You can also use mana potions, stock a shit ton of mana potions, and just keep popping them every time they're off cooldown. You know? Yeah, but I'm gonna out DC. It looks like I'm gonna out DPS everybody here except for the warrior, who's level 30 and who's hitting very hard. So. Well, here, if we start, one big thing we can do is just start by DPS. And you can see I'm number 1 on DPS. Like, my damage per second is number 1. So it's just that I can't upkeep the damage because of downtime for drinking. So if we start by DPS, it looks like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm number 1. It's like, yes, I hit the hardest, but I can't sustain it because of mana issues. There's other things we can do too. We can buff our pet, which will make him hit harder as well. And you can really min-max it. There's a lot of things you can do to min-max your damage. So. Yeah, one guy. Biff. And I almost hit that guy for 300 damage with one swing. Boom! The other thing that you'll see that'll make my damage spike is the next 3 levels we're going to be putting all our talent points into hit rating. So, you know, that hit rating for dual wield is huge. Like, that's a big increase in damage. Because your base to miss when you're dual wielding is incredibly low, actually. Like you'll see here, chance to miss is 5.4%. Just base chance to miss against anybody of my level. If they're 3 levels or higher, then it goes up to almost 9%. Actually, 5% is not bad. I would have thought it was going to be worse than that. Better than I thought. Which way is he going? Throw it a few. Just throwing a couple serpent stings and my damage spiked. I went from dead even to the rogue on DPS per second to jumping up by 5 DPS per second just because I tossed in a few serpent stings. So, oh, and I do have the highest rank. I did just upgrade my serpent sting too, which will definitely help quite a bit. It's ticking for 29 damage per tick, which is not amazing, but yeah, not bad, I guess. And there goes my mana. Damn, I go through mana fast. We go through mana very fast. Let's see the if bada bing, bada boom. Boom. Just some big crits there. Popping deterrence. Oh, big damage. Big damage. Out of mana again. Alright, so DPS wise we're right at the top of the meter, but overall damage I'm sure we're not. Let's see, damage done. Oh, hey, we're not that far off. We're at 26.5% damage done. Yeah, closer than I thought I would have been. Of course, once we get explosive trap, it's game over. I'd be number 1 on DPS in this group easily. Once I get explosive trap and feign death. In fact, I would easily be out DPSing these guys. It wouldn't even be close. Wouldn't even be close. These guys would be like, well, what the fuck's this melee hunter doing out DPSing us? They'd be like, what's going on? Ah, some more mobs. Nice. He brought some friends. Everybody's welcome to this party, man. Everybody's welcome. Oh, I'm number 1 on damage right now. Number 1 on damage. Holy shit. The melee hunter power, baby. Melee hunter power. Just bare word tied with the warrior for number 1. You thought I was a rogue? Yeah, I look like a rogue. I've even got weapons set up similar to a rogue with the slow main hand and the fairly fast offhand. I look like a rogue, don't I? It's like Someone just said in group, melee hunter. And I said, yep. You play Turtle WoW on their shit client? I want to. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to theorycraft their melee hunter. Last time I looked at their melee hunter, it was really bad. So I don't know if they've fixed it. But the last time I looked at it, I think they did fix it, or at least they did some changes that should make it better. But before, they had this stupid aspect of the wolf bullshit nonsense, which took way too much mana to cast, and it actually ruined your monkey. So you would never use monkey because aspect of the wolf gave you a huge increase to melee attack power. You know. Ew. Oh yeah, we just got the beautiful upgraded bracers. That's going to be more damage. Did they? Well, we'll take a look. You know what? We'll take a look at it. But the client sucks, dude. It's so laggy. Did you see the last time I tried to play it? Like how bad it was? I mean, there was so much frame sharing. Like this is smooth. I mean, this is super smooth. Like Turtle WoW is not super smooth. Also, my buddy over on the iEleon client private server told me the reason that I can't get it to work on my computer is I have a newer version of Windows 11 that's incompatible with Eleon, and that if I had an older version of Windows 11, but I'm like, I looked into trying to downgrade my Windows 11, and it did not look like an easy process. I mean, the easiest way to do it is to literally like reinstall the OS. I'm like, I am not reinstalling my OS. There ain't no fucking way. Yeah, I gotta get CRT pretend like it's 2003. Oh, we turn on the filter. We don't have to get a CRT. We just turn on the filter, right? I'm sure I don't have the CRT filter installed. Here, let's turn on the comic filter. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, I'm #1 on damage. Nice. We need... Oh, we should. Yeah, we definitely should play on the... We probably should play on the PvP realm. Because the melee hunter's probably on that server is probably like fucking OP as hell, right? Yeah, maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do that tonight. Maybe But that client, dude, that client is so laggy, man. Didn't I set it up, or I hope I didn't delete it. Did I set up Turtle WoW on my new computer yet? I thought I did. I actually thought I had. Knowing me, if I did, I probably removed it, which I hope I didn't. I know better than that to remove these clients, because I always end up going back and playing them at some point or another. So it's just like, don't remove it. You're just going to fucking play it again at some point, you know? It's like, why uninstall Elder Scrolls Online? I'm always going to go back in and play it again at some point. You know, or Guild Wars 2. I always go back. Well, I don't know, maybe not. Kind of past playing those games. I'm going enabling disengaged. Guy's doing a little damage here. Alright. Ooh, I cannot believe I'm #1 on DPS. I guess that was it. Look at that. We just ran, and that was a level 29 warrior, a 29 rogue, a 26 rogue, and I'm only 27. I have DPS to 29 rogue and a 29 warrior. You gotta love that, baby. Your Diet Coke arrived? Oh, I said, yeah, we'll definitely try out Turtle WoW. I mean, I wanted to. It's just that the client was so... There was so much shearing. Like, when I was rotating the screen, there was a lot of, like, frame shearing. It It just wasn't smooth. It wasn't tracking smooth at all like this, you know. Like when I rotated left and right, there was a lot of just what looked like frame sharing. The frames were like stuttering, like frame stutters or frame sharing. And that really drives me batty, you know. But I definitely do want to play the Melee Hunter, you know what I mean? If they have modified it, which I'm sure they probably have. And we kicked ass in there, didn't we? Well, they're supposed to be working on an Unreal 5 client, right? So, I don't know if they come out with it. But I mean, that's like a ways out, you know. Protection, stamina, yeah, we can use these on our pet. So
what can I do for you? For the Alliance.
Look at that. Damage done. SHADYMOON, 50,000 damage. Next person, 48,000. DPS per second. SHADYMOON, number one again at 107 DPS per second. The next closest was the Rogue, the 29 Rogue at 101. So the dream is alive. The dream is alive. Wait till I get Explosive Trap with Feign Death. I'm just gonna. I'll like go so far ahead of those guys. I will out DPS them by so much once that happens. Anyways, let me see. Yeah, and that was the cool thing. Remember, that was the cool thing with that other private server, which they're getting closer and closer to releasing. Although, from what I saw, I'm not sure it's going to be any good. And that server is... What is this? Customize your app. This refreshed UI offers even more custom. Okay, fine, whatever. What is the... That's an awesome picture, dude. You know I love cats. That's awesome. Doomhow. This is the community probably talking about all the disconnect deaths. Where is the private server? Let's see, where is it? I didn't remove it, did I? I hope I... No, here. So Project Epoch is the one that they're still working on a... Their goal is to make kind of like a Classic Plus. Big step. Their goal is, yeah, the Project Epoch, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. They're using the Wrath of the Lich King client, which I agree. I think that is one of the... I think that was... They didn't go dark, though. They didn't go dark. They actually, if you look at their... announcements, they've had announcements pretty recently, if I remember. Yeah, look, here's... Yeah, here's an announcement from just like 3 weeks ago. So, I mean, they're certainly not... You know, here's one from 220, and then here's one from 222, and here's one from 3.3, like this month. So, but yeah, they're definitely not going as fast as you would kind of like. But anyway, let me look at Turtle WoW. Do I have Turtle WoW? I do. Here's Turtle WoW. I don't know if I have the Turtle WoW client installed. Shit. What is this? What is WoW SF64? I don't even know what this is. SF's... Oh, that's the Mist of Pandaria private server. That's Mist of Pandaria private server. Here, okay, we do have Turtle WoW. I thought I had set it up recently. Now I don't know which XC I'm supposed to run. I think the Turtle WoW. Let's take a look at it real quick just to see what it looks like, and then maybe we can show you. Now I don't know. Let's see. Close this. Did I close my window? Son of a biscuit. Turtle WoW. Turtle WoW. Let's pin this to. Oh, see, it's already pinned on start. It's right here. I just didn't see it. I'm blind. That's what happens when you get old. You get blind. Yeah, I did. I thought I set it up. So, okay, we're launching, and they have a new launcher too, which is kind of nice. And they've actually made some improvements because now they've got this new launcher. Untracked files. I'm not sure what this says. Everything's up to date. Okay, that's fine. These are just stuff like the reshades. What I've installed. And these are images that I've taken, so that's all good. It's verifying. Everything looks good. We've got add-ons. All right, cool. Yeah, I think I set this up a couple weeks ago. Uh-oh, what happened? It says hardware reload. It says reload. No, don't reload default settings. Definitely do not do that. Now, what's my password? Let's take a guess. Well, look at the reshade kick in. I'm going to take a guess that it is this. It's not that. Let's take one more guess before we look in my password manager. How about this? All right, fine. Fuck you. All right, fine. Yeah. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the password. What? That's the password I have on my luggage. Here we go. We've got the level 42. The level 42, and let's take a look at what add-ons do we have. So we've got, wow, we've only got a few turned on though. Interesting. Yeah, let's see how it looks. They also remade the new zone. Okay. Well, let's see. Server takes forever to load. All right, here you go. We've got our quest, our Shaggy quest thing over here. You can see I've got a custom, but for some reason this is in the wrong spot. So we're going to unlock this frame, and we're going to target this, and then we're going to go MSBT, which, believe it or not, MSBT actually works on here, which just blows my mind. So let's do this. That way we can get this kind of the same height as that. And I'm trying to remember how to do this. There's a certain... I think it's just control click, isn't it? Maybe it's control right click? No. Alright, so we're going to go ED. We're going to go to Turtle WoW, and we're looking for interface add-ons. And I'm so smart. This is how smart I am. I always know that I'll forget how to move the cool line, which is this little line here. And so I actually made a JPEG to tell me how to do it. How do you move it? Let's see, where is it? Is it in here? Move the location key line bar by holding Alt while dragging it with the left mouse button. Alt. There you go. Okay, cool. All right, cool. And lock this. There you go. You've got a Turtle WoW. It's a little too vibrant on the colors, so I would say, let's take a look here. I would say it looks like the vibrance is up a little. No, not that. Then it's got to be the levels. Yeah, levels is up a little bit. Let's just turn that down just a tad. And I'm pretty sure this is a hardcore character. Let's see. So if we go here, we can see... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, see hardcore. So this person, if this character dies, she's a donezo. She's done. She's dead. So... All right, so how does it look? Feels pretty good right now. It actually feels pretty good. I'm not seeing anything crazy. You can see my little cool line add-on. I love this little add-on. This tracks the cooldown of your abilities. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing any shearing. But we're not fighting anything, so let's see. There, okay. There I saw some. Like when I was going like this. See how like when I'm moving past this wheel cart, see how the wheel cart kind of is kind of bouncing forward and back. It's not smooth. Watch this. Like when I move past this cart, look at the edge of the cart. Here, hold on a second. You can tell it's not smooth. But anyways. Oh man. Holy crap. I can't believe how small that... Obviously I haven't customized my enemy nameplates. I don't even know what add-on I'm using for that. Is it QE nameplates? No. I don't even know what add-on I'm using. Oh, I think it's Shagoo plates. Shagoo plates. It's obviously not there. These are way too small, and it's got. Oh yeah, this is not customized at all. We don't want the glow, and this nameplate is terrible. Let's see, background color. Do we want an outline? That's outline on the text. We do want that. Menu font. Probably don't want Fritz at all. Probably want something like Morpheus. No, I don't know. I don't remember what I used. Maybe we did use Fritz. Okay, border size, border color, font style. Okay, it's too small. Look and feel. Cast bar, debuffs, outlines, health. Here we go, health bar. Where's health bar size? Health bar height. Here we go. This should be like, yeah, 14. You idiot! I was using that. I was using that mob to look at my health bar. Don't kill the mob, you bastard. Why does the self-highlight look really dark? And I don't have an offset camera. Oh, we don't have the offset camera. Although we could try installing... that probably won't work. We're not going to have the offset camera. Let's also do this. We're going to move this up. And where's my... oh, man, I got some big-ass bags. Okay, so we just need to move it a little bit lower than that. So let's try this. That's fine. Maybe we can find a spider. Oh, we don't even have ring menu? Shit. So I can see there's a few things I'd want to fix on the UI. I definitely want to get a ring menu installed. Want to fix the enemy nameplates, and I would like to get something that offsets my camera. But other than that, it doesn't look too bad. You know, it's not too bad. Here we go. There's something down here, no? What is that? Oh, it's a chicken. Well, maybe I wonder if the farm chicken... No, the farm chicken won't have a nameplate. Wait a second. Hold on. I missed a call. I gotta call my wife. My wife's calling. I'm gonna stop the stream here, guys. I'll come back after I hang out with my wife for a bit because she's coming home from the stables. But I'll come back and we'll play something, and I'll see you guys then.